It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Scooters Coffee and Rescue Towing. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Friday. It is June 28th. Thanks for waking up with us here on Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. We are starting out the new day with temperatures that are very mild, and it's going to be a hot one again in the Ozarks. A little bit of rain on the radar late last night. Not for everybody, though, just our far northwestern counties. And today we are setting up for a dry morning, dry afternoon, and then rain and storm activity likely returns to the Ozarks very late tonight, likely after midnight. And we'll be dealing with some scattered shower and thunderstorm chances through much of the weekend. Hot again today, though. How about 92 for the high temperature in Springfield today? It is going to be very toasty. UV index just off the charts. So make sure if you're going to be outside today, you have a way to cool off, use plenty of sunscreen, and reapply. High temperatures in the 90s, heat index values in the triple digits. That's true for both today and tomorrow. I do have some rain chances in the forecast. Most of that, though, as we head into tonight, will stay well to our north in portions of the upper Midwest. There will be an opportunity for severe weather north of the Ozarks. Thankfully, I don't think we're going to get in on any of that, but we will see at least some breezy conditions develop through the course of the afternoon. The wind is out of the south today, gusting to 20 miles an hour. It's going to be drawing up some of that warm and humid air from the Gulf of Mexico, setting the stage for our shower and thunderstorm chances that will be with us for much of the weekend. I'm calling the precip chances for the weekend widespread. They are widespread. However, it's not a total washout every single day. Don't cancel your weekend plans. But if you're doing something outdoors, heading to one of our area lakes, you're going to be boating, you'll just want to make sure you check the radar frequently throughout the weekend forecast. There will be scattered thunderstorms in the forecast. Now, thankfully, I don't see a whole lot in the way of severe weather, but what I do think we'll have is some periods of heavy downpours. Those chances begin late tonight after midnight and last through about Sunday morning. I think that the rain showers through the day on Saturday will be kind of hit or miss in nature. In between storms, it'll be hot and humid, and we'll even see periods of sunshine in the forecast this weekend as well. I think the storm chances kind of come to an end by midday on Sunday. We're left with a cooler day on Sunday with some cloud cover around. So if you have anything to do outdoors, you might want to reserve Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. That should be the best time to get outside because temperatures won't be as bad. And then oppressive heat is looking to return next week. I'm looking at some of the long range models, and this big ridge of high pressure is going to build back in. It looks hot for the 4th of July week. Wow, we have temperatures that may be approaching the triple digits by middle and late next week. It's important to remember all the heat safety rules in these types of temperatures. Just make sure you limit your outdoor activities, especially if you have young kids. Elderly adults are also very important to check on in this type of weather. Drink plenty of water, wear light colored clothing, wear sunscreen, and work outdoors in the very early morning hours or late in the evening. Sun's staying up longer now, so you have the opportunity to get out later than you normally would. Temperatures today, I have 92 for us in Springfield today. Rain chances likely reserved until late tonight. By the time we get to Saturday, I've got about a 40% chance for rain and storms in the forecast. So scattered in nature, rain chances through the weekend, not a slam dunk. Don't cancel your plans, as I said, but we'll be dodging some scattered rain chances throughout Saturday. I also have a chance for rain on Sunday morning before a cooler afternoon is expected on Sunday with temps in the low to mid 80s there. And then we're right back to the 90s for Monday of next week. And those heat index values, they're going to soar next week. Early on, we're back into the triple digits. Making headlines around the country as we head into the weekend, it's this flash flooding and severe weather threat across parts of the Midwest today. This is for northern Missouri, northern Kansas, portions of Iowa, a complex of showers and thunderstorms bringing severe weather in the form of hail and high wind. Dangerously hot conditions are then in place for the southern plains. We're going to feel some of the effects of that ridge of high pressure here in the Ozarks. And also making news out in the Atlantic, the National Hurricane Center watching an area of development that could potentially turn into a tropical depression or storm. It is way out over open water. So it's just kind of something that they're watching at this point, but you may hear updates in national news headlines on that over the entire weekend forecast. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister Trivia question. This is what I left you with yesterday. What candy was initially known as, quote, chicken feed? A, Peeps, B, candy corn, C, gummy worms, or D, Gin Gins? All of these maybe seem appropriate for a bird or associated with birds. Gummy worms, Peeps, Gin Gins. That sounds like it's for chickens. But the answer is actually B. It was candy corn. And apparently, some old timers still call candy corn chicken feed. When it was originally created, it first hit the market in the 1880s. Agriculture was a significant part of American life. The candy's kernel shape resembled the corn kernels used as chicken feed. So they thought, hey, let's give it a cute name, try to appeal to the rural customer. So it was called chicken feed initially. Maybe an appropriate name. I'm not a huge fan of candy corn. I think it kind of tastes like chicken feed, but some people love it. Also, it was very tedious to make. So the manufacturer only was willing to put in the effort to make candy corn from like a couple of months of the year. It became associated with the fall. We associate it now with Halloween. But the next time you see a bag of candy corn, you might think of chicken feed. Now we know. All right, here's the question that I'll leave you with for Monday morning. Which popular condiment was once sold as a medical cure for diarrhea? I'm sorry for this gross question on a Friday, but do you know the answer? The options: A, ketchup, B, mustard, C, mayonnaise, or D, relish. One of these was marketed and sold as a medical cure for diarrhea. Which one do you think it was? You can let me know your guess. That's at Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. Thank you so much for listening this morning. And thank you to our sponsors, Scooters Coffee and Rescue Towing. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Find a way to beat the heat this weekend. And I will catch you again first thing Monday.